Hi everybody. We're going to use this assignment or this ed puzzle to kind of review finding slope. And so I'm going to pause after each question and ask you what the slope is. So right now I'd like you to try to find the slope here on number 1. And so what you're going to do is you're going to draw me the triangle and you're going to count the boxes accordingly. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice it is uphill, so it'll be 9 up and 4 over. We're going to do the same thing on the next one, and we notice that automatically it is downhill. So we know it's going to have a negative slope. So again, we're going to count. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 7 down and 6 over. Because remember, it is rise over run. All right, I'm going to slide this up a little bit so we can see questions 3 and 4 a little bit better. And so I want you to go ahead and tell me what you think the slope is here. Pause the video so you can do that if you need to. So my answer is 3/4. And then we're going to do it again. Down 1 and over 4. So great, good job. Now we're going to treat to a different kind. Sometimes I actually just give you an equation like I have here. I want to remind you that the formula for that is y equals mx plus b, where this is your slope and this is your y-intercept. Which means if that is my slope, I don't have to do any work. All I have to do is identify it. So there it is. There it is. If I didn't know what B was, it's 0. Again, here it is. There's my M. This is my B. This one is it. So it's pretty easy when we have an equation. You're just pointing to it. It's the one in front of the x. So even if I write an equation like this, 14 plus 2x, which one do you suppose it's going to be the m? You guessed it. It's going to be the 2. It's going to be the one that is in front of the x. So this is m and this is b. So please do not get confused. It is always the one that has a coefficient of the letter x. Okay? So now we're going to change and we're going to look at the last type of problems here. And so as I scroll the paper up, we have to remember our formula. So if you have not already remembered that, we have y minus y over x minus x. And again, remember, you get to pick which one goes first and which one goes second. So I'm going to choose to do this one first. And so I am going to put the y's on the top. So that would be -6 take away 7. And then I would do the x's on the bottom. 17 take away -11. And then I'm going to use my calculator or I'm going to use my integer knowledge and go ahead and get an answer. So that is -13. Keep switch, switch makes that 28. So there's my answer. So now we're going to repeat that process. Now remember, we talked about the fact that if you need to use colors, then go ahead and do that. These are my y's, and they go on top. These are my x's, and they go on the bottom. So if I were going to rewrite this one, it would be 3 take away -4 in the denominator. And in the numerator, we would use 4 take away -5. And again, I'm going to use my integer rules, or I'm going to get out my Desmos calculator, and I'm going to find out that it is 9 over 7, and I have a final answer. All right, so try these bottom two and see if you can figure out what fraction I'm going to get. I'm going to give you a moment, and then I'm going to work them. So again, I have... I shouldn't be alarmed when the math doesn't work out pretty. It's just a fraction. It's 1 up and 37 over. I'm not asking you to graph it. So again, we're going to repeat that process. and I end up with negative 11 over 12. So I hope you got all those right. Thanks for working hard.